This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so body cam footage shows Cash Kid getting into a fight with a correctional officer. Bro, these guys are... You got to be another level of crazy to do that. Now, I don't even know what he got locked up for. I don't even know what this guy got locked up for. He's from Detroit, 6 Mile. So I don't know. Maybe it's just something in the water over there because they got they're a little crazy in Detroit. They're wild, not in a bad way. It's just they're a little crazy. So look, the guy was like shouting out people's names. He was like, yo, put a little more bass in your voice. Then all of a sudden he's attacking the guy, and they had to like restrain him, arrest him. It's crazy, bro. Lil Durk thinks he's going to get out of jail. His lawyers are really trying. Finling's his lawyer, right? Man, these guys are really trying anything, man. So Megan Kuniff reports Durk's lawyers are trying to get him out of jail again. New memo, prosecutors have attempted to hold Mr. Banks responsible for video clips YouTubers and Instagram users have edited, produced, and posted to social media, but with whom Mr. Banks has no affiliation. Nothing's been edited. This is all. Like, do you think that they edited together the credit cards used? Edited together the footage of the gas station? I mean, edited together. I mean, there's timestamps on everything. Nobody's going to believe that Lil Durk recorded that song where he's talking about the murder scene for scene before it happened. What is he, a sorcerer? What does he have, a crystal ball? I mean, this is real life, man. What kind of alternate universe is he living in that he thinks this is going to fly? The producer tried to produce some timestamps. I think that they altered the files. It's possible, you know. Then it says, it's unfair, misleading, just flat out wrong for government to suggest that Mr. Banks is responsible for these audio edits. Wonderful Wayne has nothing to do with the shooting and issue in the case. Do they think that people are stupid? They must. We all knew Durk was going to go to jail at one point. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just the facts. Listen, Vaughn and him were going up. If I don't know, Vaughn probably would see if Vaughn never took out Duck. Maybe he wouldn't have gone to jail. Maybe. They probably would have gone to jail for that shooting that happened. See, these guys got famous and still were drilling. That's what I don't get. Like, Durk's been trying to get famous, right? Finally gets there and still does things. You always said you were going to slide for Vaughn, so of course you were going to get teased for it. But you tricked yourself out of the situation. You can't blame the internet. Oh, the internet was pushing me to do it. How weak are you? Like, come on. Yella Beezy denied murder bond modifications to attend football games. And, bro, you're accused of murder for hire, and it seems like that guy that took out Mo3 is trying to get out of jail, and he's going to blame it on you. So we'll see. I don't even know what the truth is anymore, you know? And here we got our last story. TDE Punch. This guy might be the most annoying guy ever. Now, basically, this is what TDE Punch is. TDE Punch, he does a good job doing what he does, okay? He's basically Top Dog's right-hand man. He stepped in and managed Siza. And Siza's probably very hard to manage because she has, she's like, she's a girl, and I'm not saying girls are hard to manage, but it's not easy. Okay, she's got hair, this. Girls have a lot more to worry about than guys, right? So I'm sure, they're always fighting with each other because we always see the public spats. Then, he's good at assisting with all the rappers on TDE. But do you know how he got that position? This is why he's always talking negatively about certain stuff. He has a chip on his shoulder. He has money. I'm not saying he doesn't have money and all that. He makes money with Top Dog. A good amount of money. I'm sure he's a millionaire. But he's a failed rapper. He was one of the first artists on TDE with J-Rock. Kendrick Lamar might have been around at that time. I think he was. So he's on here talking about Dot, and then he's trying to talk about Drake like he's unbiased and all that. But he's like, yo, Drake got a chip on his shoulder from the Control verse. Nobody cared. Come on. Stop. The people that really cared about the Control verse was like people from New York. Honestly, nah. Like, Drake's competitive, right? But it was all the little subliminals after Kendrick was taken on tour by Drake, right, in the beginning. After Kendrick was taken on tour by Drake in the beginning, and then for Kendrick to kind of turn on him and start shooting subliminals at Drake over the years, and then Drake shooting him back, it just that was the competition. It wasn't the Control verse. Come on. Stop. This guy, he is competitive. Punch thinks he's so smart, but really, he's very annoying. He's a really annoying person. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what to put into words. But all I know is he's a rapper that has a chip on his shoulder because he never made it, and he was one of the beginning artists, and everybody surpassed him. I mean, I'm sorry, not surpassed. Everybody passed him. And nobody even wants to hear him do these interviews, honestly. I'm only seeing it because I see a clip. But, let's get to the real thing. They replaced Kendrick Lamar with Doechii. And they're using they're using all their influence. They're using all their bots, everything they got, and throwing it at Doechii. Doechii's gotten, I don't know how they managed to pull this off. Grammys already, when she didn't even sell a lot of albums in the beginning. She's Tiny Desk concerts, all this stuff, right? And it's like, she wasn't even that influential yet. They just gave her everything right away, so you had to follow her. On one of her main songs that came out, I don't know if you guys caught this. It was called Nissan Altima or something. I forget what it was called. It said featuring Kendrick Lamar. When Kendrick Lamar wasn't even on the song. They did it to get more views on it. They were cheating everything to get her where she's at now, and it worked. Because right now, I don't even know what to believe anymore. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, everything's fake. Views. Song clicks. It says she has 53 monthly listeners. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the views she's having, 100 million. I mean, she sold hundreds of thousands of albums. But her first week was at 11,000. Let's see. Alligator bites never heal. Bites never heal. Sales. It has sold 200,000 units in the U.S. It debuted at 124 on Billboard, selling 11,000 units in its first week. The mixtape also reached number 14 on Billboard 200, 31,000 units. First full sales week after the Grammy Awards. See what's happening here? They're making you. it just shows you that things can be pushed. Just because you have a TikTok song, she has that anxiety. It's a remake of another hit song, and it's a nice remake, but it's a TikTok classic. 'Cause the full song is not so great. But that little 15 seconds right there, and there's a lot of songs that get pumped from that. They must have her in the best. They must have her not a 360, a 720 deal, because. They're making sure this is their new Kendrick Lamar. Because they lost Kendrick Lamar. They lost him. He bounced. Anyways, I will check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button for me. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Let me see if I can find anything else. Peace. Peace.